Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. A battle over what some say is their Second Amendment right came to a head today.
One group took to the street to protest State Senator Greg Steube's efforts to ease restrictions on concealed weapon permit holders. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates has more.
Yes, after several unsuccessful attempts, Senator Steube once again is pushing several efforts to get concealed weapon permit holders more chances to carry their weapon.
Protesters took to the streets with a purpose.
We're trying to send him a message, not to go forth with those bills.
They're in opposition of the open carry bills sponsored by State Senator Greg Steube.
I'm protesting the 6 or 7 gun bills, which would allow guns in elementary schools, high schools, colleges, universities, the state legislature, city commission meetings, county commission meetings, school board meetings. I'm against all of those.
Guns on campuses. I would not want my grandchildren going to a campus with a gun.
Steube is also sponsoring legislation that would allow a concealed weapon permit holder to carry in places like an airport. And in a previous interview, he defended all of his proposals, saying they could have prevented the mass shootings that have occurred in our state.
Right now, you're not allowed to bring a weapon into a nightclub, Pulse nightclub, into a university, Florida State, and into an airport. But the law saying that you can't bring a firearm there didn't stop criminals or terrorists from walking into a gun-free zone and opening fire.
Steube also said denying a law-abiding citizen the right to protect themselves is wrong, and that his goal is to fix that. But longtime gun store owner Francis Missantone says there's still a lot to consider.
Just because you have a permit to carry doesn't mean you have the mental stability to be able to kill someone or shoot someone. That's another whole new ball game. So, I mean, we're talking about psychologists and everything else that would come into play here.
While Missantone says he supports the open carry measure, he says training is key.
With proper training, I don't see any problem with it. We're not dangerous. We're the ones you have to be in love with. The ones you have to fear are the ones that have no training or the ones that are trying to do a crime.
But training or not, protesters worry the open carry laws could make the state reminiscent of the Wild Wild West.
We have an epidemic of gun violence in this country. It's everyone in the world recognizes that. We ought to recognize.
What is going on in this country? It's gotten completely out of hand.
Now, we did reach out to Senator Steube for an updated interview, but he was unavailable. So far, none of his bills have made it through committee. Back to you.
All right, Bobeth, thank you. Trees are stirring up some controversy in one Venice development. The Homeowners Association at Willow Chase has decided to remove all of its 150 oak trees from the development. An environmental expert from Sarasota County says the trees are not in good health and pose safety concerns as well as maintenance issues in regards to utilities. Some people who live here are voicing their opposition to this, and they want these trees to stay.
It's very frustrating. You go to bed at night and you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing on your mind. And then you look at the tree that you got in front of your house, and are they going to cut it down? Are you kidding me?
And we're not planting in every spot because we can't. You can't put a tree right back in the place where you removed a tree from, and we want to be careful about pipes. So we're putting back as many as we possibly can, looking at it again in a year and seeing what else we can do.
First phase of the oak trees removal will begin in mid-March. The entire process will be a 2-year completion to get all those trees out of there.
All right. And now for a check on our forecast, which is a beautiful one. Let's head over to Bob.
2 days in a row, temperature 70 degrees, just absolutely perfect as far as the humidity goes. Low, comfortable. That's the way it's supposed to be this winter, but it hasn't been all winter long. It's been an unusually warm winter. We have some changes. This is an upper level, fast moving system in the Gulf of Mexico. High pressure is going to get bumped off to the east a little bit as this approaches, and we'll see an increase in cloudiness, and it will bring a chance now for a few showers. Look at that sun dog right there. The sun actually over here, and it's parallel with this cirrus clouds causing the reflection, and that's a nice, interesting sun dog, and looking pretty nice out there right now. 66 degrees, dew point is at 46, humidity at 48%, winds out of the west-southwest at 8, and the pressure 30.04 inches, and that is holding steady. We'll have much more in a weekend weather forecast, and then some more rain possible next week. All that coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. In an effort to extend the Legacy Trail, Sarasota County Representative Joe Gruters is requesting $15 million from the state. The request was made in a budget meeting this morning, but commissioners say they believe a more realistic amount of funding would be anywhere from $750,000 to $1 million. The money will go to extend the Legacy Trail to Payne Park and then possibly to University Parkway.
I want to make our community the best possible place to live and work, and filing this bill and going after this money, I think the Legacy Trail is so popular and will continue to be so as we continue to extend it. It will raise home values up. It will raise the opportunities for people to get involved.
Gruters' request has been the largest state funding request from Sarasota County this year. Currently, the Legacy Trail runs 10.6 miles south of Palmer Ranch into South County.
Mardi Gras is coming back to Rabonia. The event was canceled years ago due to financial constraints, but the community is now looking forward to its return, saying the parade will come back bigger and better than ever. And for an event that is now more expensive than in years past, event organizers say it also needed the financial support to get jump-started.
When you bring something back that's very much wanted in the community, people come out to help. So we had a lot of donations, a lot of sponsorships that were previous sponsorships. We had some new sponsorships.
Parade starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday, February 25th, and organizers say there will be festivities that last throughout the day.
The first step of many to reduce bridge openings and cut down on traffic time is in sight. The U.S. Coast Guard has issued a notice of possible changes coming to the opening times for bridges to and from Anna Maria Island. The proposal will modify the operating schedule of 4 drawbridges across the intracoastal waterway, including Cortez, Anna Maria, Siesta Drive, and Stickney Point. The move would change the bridge operating schedule from 3 times per hour to twice per hour. To voice your opinion on this change, you can submit your comment before April 14th at regulations.gov by using the e-rule portal. Use the docket number that is listed on your screen. That is a long one, so if possible, jot that down to be able to use it on the website.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, Major League Parks have been using more security in recent years, and now that's coming to see your favorite teams here on the Suncoast and spring training ballparks as well.
And second graders get a chance to mix learning with a little fun.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
As the only certified surgeon of excellence in metabolic and bariatric surgery in the area, Dr. Joseph Chepley has performed more than 1,300 successful bariatric surgeries. Join us on ABC7 News from 5 to 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 23rd. Dr. Joseph Chepley and his talented staff will be taking your phone calls as we discuss what makes someone a good candidate for surgery and the different options available to patients in our area. Thursday, February 23rd.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Come out to the best party of the season, the Goodwill Mardi Gras Gala on February 28th at Michael's on E. Tickets at experiencegoodwill.org.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Contemporary Cabinetry and Closet Concepts. Our strength is in building a relationship with our clients. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years. When you organize your home, you simplify your life. Call today for a free in-home consultation or visit the web at contemporarycabinetry.srq.com.
Spring training fans may want to leave a little early for games this spring, as security will be a little tighter on your way into the ballpark. Both the Orioles and the Pirates are adding metal detectors to their regular stadium security checks. Major League Baseball required these metal detectors at all regular season stadiums in 2015, and now spring training must follow suit. The Orioles say security has always been a priority at regular season games. In fact, last year the team banned all fans from a home game during the Baltimore riots and city-mandated curfew.
For us, there and here, it's just business as usual, and we're glad to see MLB do it. It'll be just a little more protection.
Stadiums will also continue strict bag policies that require all handbags to be smaller than a 16-inch square. Those bags will also be searched upon entry.
Students at Philippi Shores Elementary School participated in some fun learning activities today, the Measurement Olympics. Second graders taking part in different stations around the school to learn about measurements. Through these activities, they learned how to measure inches, centimeters, millimeters, and feet.
My favorite thing about today is probably the high jump, because it's really cool and we get to like jump as high as we can, and I like getting like the pain on my finger.
All right, now jump. I assume they measured that. Some of the different activities included measuring the height of their fingerprints on the wall, how far they can jump, how much water a sponge can hold. That's a good one.
Wow. That's awesome.
That is cool.
That's just the best way to learn right there.
Especially on this kind of day when you can get outside. Wonderful.
Your forecast is next.
When caring for my wife alone became too much for me, I called my long-term care insurance company to get help from granny nannies. Now the most wonderful nurses help me with her care.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
If you want to rediscover the smooth, radiant skin of your past, consider a facelift, eyelid lift, or laser resurfacing from Faces by Feza. Restore your natural, youthful appearance and the confidence that goes with it when you trust your face to the expert hands of Dr. John Feza. Using a delicate touch, he gives you natural-looking contours, a clean jawline, and long-lasting results. Call today to schedule a private consultation, because when you look good, you feel good. Faces by Feza at Center for Sight.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We just redid our kitchen, and I want to make sure everything stays looking new.
We have an entire cleaning department filled with great products for Veronica to use for every surface in her home.
Ace is the place that goes beyond scratching the surface on cleaning, so you won't scratch your surfaces while cleaning.
And you wipe it off.
Don't miss these February Red Hot Buys on Wild Bird Food and Scott's Bonus S Weed and Feed. 6 convenient Sarasota locations and now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
Peace of mind is really crucial. The safety and security of this higher level of care, I think, is really important. Great nurses, great doctors, technologies that can really help when you are dealing with complications, high-risk newborns, or the infants that have medical conditions. This is the kind of care that we want at our public hospital.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Florida's last private island is a waterfront lifestyle like no other. This is Harbor Isle, just 5 minutes from the sugar sand beaches of Anna Maria Island. This sun-splashed paradise invites you to enjoy natural adventures and all the recreation of a tropical resort. Island coach homes and waterfront condos are now available from the high 400s, plus incredible savings on move-in ready homes. Come tour 6 designer models. This is the time of your life. Make it island time at Harbor Isle. Go to mintofla.com now.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
Mom needed more care than we could provide,
So we called Granny Nannies. She now has around-the-clock caregivers, and we have peace of mind. Thanks to them, she's where she belongs, at home.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
I don't know if it's possible, but I'd like to order some more days like today.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say yesterday. Bottle it up, and then we can keep it for September and August. The big story, we are going to have a lot of events taking place this weekend.
Right.
You know, Cortez Seafood Fest. We have Bradenton, a Pirates pep rally taking place, and the weather is going to be okay for most of the day. We'll see a few showers later on in the afternoon and evening, but those will be hit or miss and should move through pretty quickly. And we're not going to see a terrible drop in temperatures, and it won't be terribly windy either after this system moves on through. Van Wezel webcam, got to look at this. You'll see in the middle of the picture there, just around 5:30, what appears to be a sundog. Nice one. There it is going down. As the sun goes down, the light from it actually reflects and refracts off the ice crystals as long as they're in a certain position. And it's really quite an interesting phenomenon. We just saw that. Visible satellite imagery, we're starting to lose it because it uses the visible spectrum. And some pretty big storms out there in the western Gulf of Mexico. Now, the story is they're going to push off to the east on Saturday morning, eventually arriving near our coast late in the afternoon on Saturday. Our rain chance isn't all that high, but we will see some showers around, and they will be moving through rather quickly. So we'll see it all out of here by Sunday. Again, currently 66 degrees. Dew point is low. It's going to be another nice evening. A little bit chilly when the dew point's that low, so your jacket or sweater will be required this evening as you head outdoors. Temperature today, high was 70 degrees, 3 degrees shy of the average, and the record high 85 set back in 1986. And you'll see the record low 32 right at freezing, and that was back in 1996. So we're pretty much over the threat, anyway, of a significant freeze here along the west coast of Florida, and for that matter, most of Florida. No rainfall to report today. We could see a little bit of rain tomorrow, as I mentioned. And then again, next week, midweek, there's a chance for some showers. As we're in this progressive pattern, I think the latter half of this month, we'll start to see more showers and a little bit better chance of rainfall here as a result of a couple of different systems. 69 degrees in Jacksonville, it's 71 in Orlando, 71 now. In Miami and Key West, temperatures along the coast, mid to upper 60s there. Still low to mid 70s inland. Arcadia 74. Did warm into the low 80s in this area east of I-75 today. Low 70s, though, as that west coast sea breeze developed. And with the water temperature at 70, it keeps things just a little bit cooler near the coast. Well, here comes one forecast model. The main piece of energy moving to the north, but still some out there in the Gulf of Mexico. This is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, depicting some showers in Tampa Bay, also spreading off southward into Sarasota, but weakening. And then the whole system gets out of here by late tomorrow night, and then by Sunday, the main energy will be well east of the state. There may still be some clouds around in the morning on Sunday. It should be a mixture of sun and clouds on Sunday. With warm temperatures still, we're expecting highs in the mid to upper 70s on both days on Saturday and Sunday. The national scene, not much going on over the northeast. And out west, well, there's a lot going on, as there has been all winter long. Look at all this rain. Record amounts of rainfall for Southern California, stretching all the way up into the northern portion of that state, where there are numerous flood advisories and watches for those folks. Southeast winds turn to the south tomorrow, just around 10 knots or so, a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature is still very warm for this time, 70. Low tide upcoming at 12:35, and then a high tide will be at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Sunset at 6:23. The forecast, warmer tonight, but still close to seasonal averages, upper 40s inland. Tomorrow, mild, a 30% chance for late day showers, a high of 78. And the extended forecast calls for some clouds on Sunday, and then President's Day looks really nice, 80 degrees, and then 60% chance for showers late Tuesday and into Wednesday morning, a 30% chance for Wednesday morning. Temperatures, though, really not going south much at all after that system moves through as well. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. The Longboat Key Center for the Arts will soon be closing its doors. The center, which serves as a way for the community to continue art education, will be closing down to make way for plans for a new center, a project that Ringling College is taking on with the town of Longboat Key to serve a larger amount of students. This new facility will be built on the center of the island. It will feature a 40,000 square foot facility, a black box theater, and more class options.
It's going to mean so much to the community and really add vibrancy, because this is a very arts and cultural community on Longboat Key, and we're very excited to be partnering with the town in terms of making that happen.
The Center for the Arts will be closing in May, and the new facility is expected to begin construction in 3 years. Scientists with NASA are asking for your help. They need your eyes to help discover new planets. And when we return, we'll explain just how you can do that.
Tonight, President Trump takes aim, saying the White House is a fine-tuned machine, praising the general he just fired and blaming the controversies on leaks, now saying he will catch the leakers. This is where America turns for answers. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
In town? On the town, The Mark offers landmark living in the center of everything you love about Sarasota. Priced from the 700s, spacious residences and elevated club-level amenities create a private oasis in the sky. Promenade shopping and dining put the best of downtown downstairs. Sales gallery open daily at the corner of Pineapple and State Street just south of Maine. The Mark, Sarasota. Presented by Coulter.
Shop the President's Day event at Bacon's Furniture, where you'll find beautiful furnishings for your home at prices you will love. Look for the red tags for 20, 40, up to 70% off throughout the showroom. Save an additional 20% off our already low sale prices on Thomasville furniture. And don't forget, Bacon's has hundreds of items in stock and ready for immediate delivery. So this President's Day, shop the store that gives you more. Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
NASA believes there's a new 9th planet out there, and they want your help to find it. The Zooniverse Space Project site has launched a NASA-funded venture called Planet 9, which lets anyone participate in the search for a not yet discovered planet. NASA has compiled a flip book of short animations that show sky scans taken over several years. Participants can search for disruptions in the images and then mark their findings. The goal is to discover real moving celestial objects. And if you do find one, I mean, maybe they'll name it after you.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe you get a finder's fee. I hope you do.
They already do that now, don't you? You can send in some.
You can name a star after you. Yeah.
Okay. Harrigan World. What do you think?
World. Trying to picture what that would include.
Yeah. Lots of golf courses.
Well, I was going to say that, fishing as well.
Right, absolutely. Beautiful this evening, nice, for the most part over the weekend, a chance for some showers late in the day.
Okay,
look at that.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful sunset tonight. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you tonight at 11.
This is an ABC7 editorial with Steve Sabato.
It is no secret that Sarasota and Manatee County are in the center of a drug overdose epidemic. The increase in opiate-related deaths is challenging law enforcement and public health agencies to find new ways to combat this problem. While aggressive efforts to capture and lock up dealers is a priority, we are not going to arrest our way out of this mess. This month, the organization Drug Free Manatee is hosting training events to help those on the front lines of this war. First responders, law enforcement, public health, and community leaders, and equally important, sessions are also being held for friends and relatives. These are positive first examples of proactive outreach initiatives that can make a real difference. Friends and families are usually the first to notice there's a problem. They need to know where they can turn for help and what they can do to intercede. Waiting for the person using the drugs to admit they have a problem does not work when you're talking about addictive opioids. To that point, we need to consider adopting a more urgent sense of public service. Give families interdiction rights. New laws in Tallahassee that provide special fast-tracking provisions for Baker-acting people with addictions. While forced rehab may not be a long-term solution, it would help remove victims from a self-destructive path before they become full-blown addicts. Equally important, the financial and legal support for the Department of Children and Families. So children of addicts can be removed before their parent causes harm, but also provide a safe way for recovering addicts to maintain a relationship with their children. We applaud the recent efforts by public and community organizations like Drug Free Manatee. Nothing short of an all-out assault that is focused on education, interdiction, and rehabilitation will put an end to this crisis. I'm Steve Sabato, and we'd like to hear from you.
The opinions expressed in this editorial do not necessarily reflect those of ABC7's owners or management. If you would like to comment, go to our website, www.mysonco.
I won Cash for Life from the Florida Lottery! So I get $1,000 a day every day for the rest of my life. Day 1, bought a pony. We're best buds. Day 7, this is crazy! Another day, another grand. This one's on me. Then Mom said, better save some. And another grand, share the love. I don't even play this thing, but I got a bunch. And another grand, and another grand, another grand, another grand. Let's do it again tomorrow.
With a prize of $1,000 a day for life, the new Cash for Life draw game is your ticket to a grand day every day.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
If you want to rediscover the smooth, radiant skin of your past, consider a facelift, eyelid lift, or laser resurfacing from Faces by Feza. Restore your natural, youthful appearance and the confidence that goes with it when you trust your face to the expert hands of Dr. John Feza. Using a delicate touch, he gives you natural-looking contours, a clean jawline, and long-lasting results. Call today to schedule a private consultation, because when you look good, you feel good. Faces by Feza at Center for Sight.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
My yard, it's overgrown, it's out of control, it's a huge problem.
I showed Randy our entire line of outdoor power equipment. We have everything he needs.
Ace is the place that lets you clear land like a modern-day pioneer. Yeah!
Don't miss these February Red Hot buys on Wild Bird Food and Scott's Bonus S Weed and Feed. 6 convenient Sarasota locations and now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
How hard is it to stop a stroke? It is challenging, it is difficult, and every second counts. A comprehensive stroke center gives the patient a better chance to walk out with minimal to no disability. We are able to offer treatments above and beyond the standard 3 hours after the onset of a stroke. A place like Sarasota Memorial Hospital really increases those chances of giving back a better quality of life.